There are things we want to do, and the things we currently do, the things we would rather be doing, and the things we should be doing. While there are better things to do, we find ourselves doing what we want to do. You and I know that what we really want to do comes after all the things we should be doing. Even though we do what we want to do, we know that there are things we would rather be doing. So there are things out there which are far from our reach that are better than our current wants and perhaps much more interesting. But we settle with the things that are simple and close to reach, yet that causes what we would rather be doing to be pushed back or make the likeliness of it happening much more difficult. Why do we settle with less when there are better opportunities out there? Growing up, I'm sure we've all been told to live in the moment, which is sound, yet taken loosely. Living in the moment does not necessarily suggest you should spend whatever free time of your day on your wants. For instance, spending countless hours on the internet or any other form of entertainment. Living in the moment should be a means to live your day fulfillingly, and in preparation for the next day if it decides to come, so that in the instance that it was your last day, at least it wasn't spent uselessly. You can either live your life without priority and hope for the best to come to you as if it was some sort of lottery, or you can prioritize what is best for you and have a better chance at earning the things you desire. You and I have flaws and insecurities, cravings and needs. Deciding to satisfy your cravings over your flaws is a double-edged sword. Even though you would rather do the things that satisfy your wants, you won't truly be satisfied. Your flaws hinder your ability to enjoy those moments. You could be doing your favorite thing every day but never reach enough satisfaction because either what you are doing is worsening your flaws or reminding you of them. The first step to fixing your flaws and insecurities is to recognize them, then prioritizing them in the order that will help you improve. Once you gain your self-confidence and control, you can then chase your hopes and dreams. Prioritize those hopes based on what is realistic, then put into practice the steps that require to reach them. Upon completing each individual step, you may allow yourself some wants in moderation because what is most important to you has yet to be reached. Prioritize your life because otherwise you're relying on hope, which realistically isn't a very comfortable assurance. Truth be told, things will eventually get better. You may find yourself in a bitter phase in life and want a solution to it immediately. From your experience in life, you've had discomfort in the past, and somehow it was figured out. You could argue that since it'll eventually work itself out, perhaps all you should do is endure and rely on that justification. But you should realize that there is an element of control in your possession. You have control over how long that process will take. It'll take as long as you decide whether your desires are a first priority or not. Nothing holds you back more than the things you feel obligated to do on a daily that have no effect on your future, yet we feel the need to prioritize them. For example, I'd rather go out with friends than to pitch in extra hours at work to make the rent on time. The system we live in takes advantage of our desires and makes it so that it continues to happen. Do you want that athletic body you've been pushing back for a while now? Then prioritize your day so that specific thing comes first before everything else. Priority is deciding what is important, and what is important to you is you. Give yourself the importance that you deserve. Prioritize you.